morning, Mason Nation. It's Thursday, November 7th. Welcome back to Mason Cable News. I'm Desmond.
And I'm Ashley.
So our first home basketball game is tomorrow.
I know, I'm so excited. Are you going?
Of course, everyone should be going.
I know. It is true, though, that this is going to be one of the last openings for our seniors. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, but speaking of seniors, last Saturday marked a momentous event for senior psychology major Yasmin Hayden. Hayden had a dream of organizing and carrying out a conference for middle school students that would teach them fundamentals of leadership, teamwork, and inclusion. The incredible conference was held at Godwin Middle School in Woodbridge, Virginia, and run by LT members in the lead office. Mason students served as student facilitators and volunteers to engage younger students in a day of building leadership skills that will benefit them now and in the future. The conference stood on the principles of a strong leader and the courage to stand up for what is right no matter the circumstance. Over 120 middle school students were in attendance and ready for an exciting experience to cherish. The students participated in fun, interactive activities that fostered teamwork and problem solving. Their stimulated minds brought them closer together as classmates. Godwin Middle School resembles GMU in that the student body is diverse in culture. Over 50% of the students are of Hispanic descent, while African American, European, and Caucasian students make up the rest of the percentage. Hayden's key word of the conference was not the word incredible, so to speak, but the word incredible. The breakdown of the word is in, meaning pushing the students in the crowd and finding like-minded positive friends and relations. Cred, meaning to gain street cred, as in getting involved in and around school. And able, meaning being more than able to lead their peers.
Recently, Mason started forming a 10-year plan that lays out the university's goals. The objective of these plans are to create a rough blueprint that will allow the university to grow in parallel to projections of the future of higher education, states forth the state. Some aspects of the plan involve global initiatives, distance education, diversity, innovative learning, student success, research, and well-being. According to the October 10th draft published on the Strategic Plan website, the plan is broken up into 4 categories: for students, for community, for faculty and staff, and for the world. The plans include goals such as increasing the number of study abroad ventures, increasing diversity of faculty, doubling the current amount of cultural and athletic activities, and graduating 100,000 students.
So many of you may not know that November is deemed Native American and Indigenous Heritage Month. An oppressed group of Native Americans, the Lakota people, are one of GMU's prime focuses. The Lakota people have a heavy presence in Pine Ridge, South Dakota, as well as the Great Plains region of the United States. They are part of the Sioux tribes that have faced conflict with settlers and the U.S. government in times past. Battles and continued oppression crippled the Lakota people until official reservation and jurisdiction lines were drawn. Conflict was put to rest. GMU will be celebrating Native Americans and Indigenous people through special events orchestrated by ODIME and the Native American Indigenous Alliance. A month-long event is the new toy and school supply drive for Lakota children on the Cheyenne River Reservation. Donations are being accepted at the JC, Hub, Piedmont Hall, Eisenhower, White Top, and Ridge residence halls. The big event of the month is actually being held today in Dewberry Hall from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. The 11th Annual Veterans Powwow is a central social event in Native American culture. Tradition will be deeply rooted in music, dance, art, and food of the culture. A vast selection of arts and crafts will be available for purchase as well. Admission is free and open to all, so stop by Dewberry Hall today and learn about the diverse Indigenous cultures.
So, Halloween is officially over, and I know Christmas is on the mind, Thanksgiving on the mind, but I just want to talk a little about what Mason did to celebrate Halloween on campus. 2 events were held at Mason were Once Upon a Scream, which was held in the Rappahannock neighborhood, as well as a Spooky Story Night, held the night before Halloween by the Folklore Department. Gathering in the JC, according to Fourth Estate, students shared all of their supernatural, strange, and spooky experiences with one another. Even local legends were shared to further connect our Mason community, such as Clifton Bunnyman and the Mason Pond Ghost, a young man who is said to have drowned on the on-campus pond.
And now on to our commercial break.
Listen up, here's your event rundown.
Later today, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Patriot Lounge of the Student Union Building, the Testival event will take place. Testival's goal is to increase awareness of testicular cancer, and it will feature games and giveaways. Anyone that feels passionate about this should come out and be a part of it.
Not only that, but tomorrow will be the last day of Love Week, and the event to cap it off will be Celebration Night. It will take place in the ballroom of the Hub from 8:30 to 10 p.m. And anyone who wants to do one last thing for Love Week should come before it's too late.
Last but not least, the Mason basketball team will have their opening night game from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow in the Patriot Center. Mason will be playing its local rival school, American University. Everyone should go and watch this game if they can.
Hello. Once again, I am Tyler Byron with the Mason Cable News Sports Report. This weekend will be a huge one for George Mason Athletics, starting off with the women's soccer team. The Patriots will begin Atlantic 10 postseason play tonight as the number 5 seed and will face the number 4 seed St. Bonaventure. If the Patriots pull out the victory, they will then face the winner of the Dayton vs. VCU matchup tomorrow night, before advancing to the championship game on Sunday. This season, Mason has not played the Bonnies and hold the same conference record as them with only one more overall loss. Heading into this game, the Atlantic 10 Conference announced that George Mason goalkeeper Lindsey Hokinson to the All-Conference second team and freshman Sarah Hardison to the All-Conference rookie team. Meanwhile, this weekend the men's soccer team will finish their regular season against Duquesne on Friday and then St. Bonaventure on Sunday, with a chance to clinch the Atlantic 10 number 1 seed with 2 victories and a loss or a tie by St. Louis. The women's volleyball team will face Fordham on Saturday in their last home game of the season as the Patriots try and keep their postseason hopes alive. Also, the women's basketball team will begin the Nyla Millison era here at George Mason University with the season opener down at East Carolina University. And finally, the men's basketball team will begin their 48th season this Friday at 7 o'clock as they take on American University in the very first game as Atlantic 10 Conference members. Back to you guys.
And now for your tweets of the day.
George Mason Bookstore, I would have appreciated some Thanksgiving decorations before you jumped into the Christmas ones.
Yeah, definitely. It always seems that Christmas decorations just overshadow all of the Thanksgiving.
They do, especially Kohl's. For some reason,
Yes.
Kohl's starts decorating for Christmas in like July.
Thanksgiving's important too. And for the next one, the opening tip-off of George Mason basketball in Atlantic 10 starts this Friday against American. Hashtag get your game face paint ready.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Are you going to go all out in your festive George Mason gear?
Maybe, yes.
Yeah. I might paint my face. I don't know about that. But that's all for your Thursday morning production. I'm Desmond.
And I'm Ashley. Have a great day.